Bonjour guys, how are you doing? Today's video is a little bit different, as you can see. I want to show you in this video my first sewing attempts, and I also found my first patterns I made. So yeah, so I think this is gonna be like a little bit interesting video, hopefully for you and also for me. It's for me it's just funny to see it, but at the other side is also like everyone starts somewhere, and this is how I started, and yeah, and how you can see also how I improved in the videos, and yeah, um, so just a little bit of story time before I show you the funny things. I got my first doll back in China, and it was I think 2014, and then man, this is she already 7 years old. I was half a year in China, and I'm like, hey, I'm at the source, so why not just getting a BJD doll? And I'm not sure if it changed, but at this time, when we went to a market or to a mall, they're like, I saw them like everywhere. Those photographs and the images, they were um, on on purses, on pillows, on I don't know, like what else? On any merchandise you can find. And I'm like, well, what's going on with these things? And yeah, so I'm like, I wanna buy one. And then uh, I got her, and like, okay, I need some clothes for her. And everything on Taobao was like kind of not really expensive, but I'm like, the good things, they were expensive, and I was like, oh, the clothes, they were all so nice and so cute, and I want all of them. I need all of them. And I'm like, I don't have any money for them, so I decided to make my own. And I didn't know at this time, I didn't know if I can make them, if it's even possible to make clothes for doll. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? It's so I couldn't think. I figured out how to get some fabric, and I got some fabric for free, and it was really just remnants, just like tiny little pieces of fabric. And you know what? I still have some somewhere, but I don't wanna get them right now. And I got some thread and a needle. I didn't even have a sewing machine, so I was sewing everything by hand, and I didn't know what I'm doing. And yeah, so let me show you I tried to show you the first piece I made, because I can't really remember. I know this stuff is a little bit later. You can see, maybe I don't know if you can see this from here, but this stuff is a little bit later, but still first face. And but these guys here are, hold up, there was one more. Yeah, this also belongs here. And so these guys is really the first I ever made for her. And I think, I'm not sure. I think it's those two. These are the ones I made first. And okay, I think okay. Let's start with this one, because this is awful. it looks. I think it looks first really good, but oh, what the hell is that? Okay. Alright, so I remember this one, and I think it was my first or my second one I made. It could be also like this one, I don't know. But this one is really funny. This is a skirt I made, and it really the fabric is, I think it's okay, but at the first thing you can see the shape is like this. It goes like a triangle. I don't know why I thought skirts go like a triangle. I don't know. And if I like turn it, yeah. And also you can see the finish here. It's so uneven. And I don't even have like I didn't even finish the edges. It just frays. And also Let's see if I can show you this a little bit better, if you can see this. And I know, man, those stitches, they look bad, yo. They look, I don't know if you can see, but it's all over the place. Yeah. And then when I look inside, I don't know what I did there, but there's a little underwear inside, which I also did apparently. Man, I don't even remember that I did this. So it's like this. That's. And the thing is, also this is inside, and you can see the stitches outside. Maybe you won't see them, but it's here. I can see this. And also, I remember from this little skirt that one part is the wrong side. It's inside out. Where is it? I know I didn't change it. Did I change it? Hey, it's right here. So this whole part is inside out, and I'm like, I saw when it was, and I saw it, I'm like, damn. And that's what I said. I will never sew again clothes for dolls, because I'm like, damn, this is so stupid. But I kept going. I don't know why. I was like, the other things on the bar are so expensive, and my doll's naked, so I need clothes, so I kept going. So funny stuff. And then this guy here, yeah. The fabric is awful, but I got this for free. Also, the other one was for free. I just took it. I don't know. I said something in Chinese, and then they were like, "Yeah, it's okay," or something. So I'm like, "Okay, just take them." There was a big sack of just fabric, and it was like remnants, like cuts you cannot use anymore for any for any clothes. So just too teeny tiny. So this one maybe doesn't look that bad, but I can see the seam outside. It's not supposed to be like that. And I know I didn't have enough fabric of this one, so it was so hard to do the arms. And I can see how I struggled. This is how the armpit looks like. And also, yeah, the neck is super uneven. I tried to do this, and I think I was too lazy to continue with this kind of technique to sew, and then I just did this. Yeah, and oh my god, I put some lace on there. Wow. This is the decorative lace. And yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah, also funny piece. And I know I had this guy, and I remember that my mom from Germany sent me some fabric so I can sew, and this is one of my first pants I actually made. And they are pink, so the fabric is really cute. I don't even know if I have still some of this fabric, because it's actually very cute, and it's nice. And this is, I think, for the first pants I ever made, I had no idea. I had no idea of patterns. I didn't even know how to do the crotch. So I just had literally had 4 rectangles I just sewed together. I'm like, this is not right. Why does it look like this? Why does my doll is not? Why is my doll not fitting in there? And also the button, I don't know zippers. I don't know how to do. I didn't even know how to do this part, so I just did like this. Okay, looks good. And yeah, and and I left this one here. This was on purpose actually. This was the end of the fabric. I'm like, hey, this looks kind of cool. I want this in my pants, so I left it in there. Yeah, and but I think they still look cute. And also the finish is not bad here. It's not fraying. It's funny. Yeah. So my first pants I made. So and then I have these guys here, and I'm not sure which one I made first. I think this one. And I must say that this one looks actually pretty good. So about this one here, this is also the blue fabric. No, both fabric. Oh, this one I bought. Oh, I like this fabric, and oh my god, this fabric is actually so nice. I have to do something with this because I still have lots of that, and I love floral pattern on fabric, and it's also it's so light. It falls very nice. So this is actually a piece. It doesn't look bad, and yeah, and I did pretty good on this one. It's like a little vest or something. I don't know. I had this idea like, oh, I want to make this, and yeah, and I also put the liner inside. Liner, linen. Yeah, and it has a color too. I improved. So, yeah, everything by hand, and got a little rose button here, and man, let's open this up because I must say, oh, okay, haha. Good stuff. So yeah, I mean the thing is why I show you this, guys, it's I wasn't born with sewing skills, and I started somewhere, and I really started at zeros. You will see later at my patterns how they look. They look awful. They look awful too. If you keep going, you will get better at it. And this one, I must say, this is actually pretty cool. So this is like a Christmas vest with full of I think, yeah, wool from like full of yarn, and it has a hood. So yeah, but the arms look, the holes for the arms still look just awful. I didn't know what to do there, and it's not flipped, so you can still see the fabric is fraying, and but also there's liner inside. Man, good. Good stuff. But still, it's not the same color because I didn't have enough fabric of this one. I didn't have enough fabric of this one. It was just enough to do like the vest, and yeah. And the thread is not matching the green color. I just had the thread. I had pink, blue, and what else did I had? And I think white, pink, and blue. This is the only ones I can find. And I'm like, this was enough. Yeah. It was actually good. I also had I don't know how I evened this out. Yeah. But I'm not using this anymore because I'm like, it's fun to look at, but yeah. Funny. Okay. And I want to show you the patterns I made back then. I didn't had any idea how to do patterns. I think I didn't had any access to look them up, or I didn't even had the idea to look them up. So I really just took my doll, put it on a piece of paper, and I was just drawing around it. That's what I did. I think I didn't have the idea to go to Google and look for patterns at this time. And let's see, I think this is the one of the first ones, and this looks so funny. So I remember what I did. I put my doll on the piece of paper. I was drawing around. I was cutting it, and then I was like laying it on the doll, and I saw, oh, there is yeah, it wouldn't fit if I use this for a real pattern. So I added some. I got more paper, and I just taped it on there. And this is also like, if I do this, okay, it's kind of even, but yeah. So I mean, here's type. I added some piece of paper here. I added some piece of paper here. Even the neck. I think this was one. What is that? Oh my god. So yeah, I mean, and also here I can see this is like this is missing. The neck looks super weird, and yeah, here this is totally uneven. Yeah, but I used it. I know I used it. Oh, I think I know what I used it for. And I think if I would even fold it, it's not. But that's how I did it. So yeah, but back then I think I made lots of mistakes, and so next time I knew what will I make better, right? And this one, and ooh, I know actually what I made, what I used this one for, but I have no idea where it is. It was kind of a vest, and it looks so white. I don't even know why. And I also, you can see I added again some piece of paper for the side to have enough fabric at the side, and also yeah, I just taped it. This is I guess the middle, but even though, oh, even though if I fold it, it's not even. But for me it worked out. And so for this one I can show you, I think it was that what I made. Yeah, this is, I made this, I remember I made this back in Germany. Somehow I started to, yeah, somehow I don't even know why I took her and started to sew again. What was the impact to do it? I don't know, because I know she was in the closet for half a year, and then I didn't touch her, nothing, and then one day I'm like, okay, let's keep this game going. So yeah, and I must say that this one was everything by hand again, by the way. Those, yeah, what is this? Not ruffles. What is that? Like pleats, right? So sometimes I don't know my words. And also, like, here's a little bit longer, here a little bit shorter. I had a concept here, I can tell. And also the arms look really good, and the sleeves look good, and some lace here. So I put really much work in here, and also the color looks good. The only thing what I did here, I didn't want to flap up, so I sew the color, like the yeah, the color onto the fabric, onto the chest. Like, I make this together with the another pair of pants. Something was there with pants. And yeah. And they're stretchy, so I'm like, I just make the the top just like this, because it's stretchy, so she can just slip inside. But I had to I think I forgot to tighten it, so it's still loose. Yeah, one of the, they look also like, oh yeah, oh wow. This is it's I can tell there's already a hole. Yeah, and I think the same here. I just had like two, I don't know, 4 rectangles. I just sewed them together. No curves at the crotch or anything, like just like that. This is one of the actually nice pieces I made. Yeah, kind of I would say like a blouse, and at this time I really like to do this. You can tell, to do some, yeah, more pleats. Like I always have something for ruffles and for pleats and for lace. It's, oh, like I always say, oh my god, there can not be enough lace on a top or on a skirt or wherever, and that's why I like, yeah. but I think it doesn't look that bad. I know it's one of my first pieces, and I was proud of it. It's still by hand, and I had this also here at the back. Hey, I did some like a pleat on the back. Man, I got smarter. Yeah, it's funny. And then what I also made, I had the idea. I remember I had the idea to make like a layered dress with layers. Problem was I didn't know how to do layers. So, oh wait, I remember. I think so. I had this one. Oh my god, yeah. And I have this one. Yeah, and she was wearing it like this. I think so. Ooh, and this was also like kind of Christmas. I can tell this was kind of Christmas fabric. Yeah, this is the other one, and oh, this is a nice one. So, yeah, and here ruffles again. Like, it looks cool, but the thing is that I didn't know how to do layers. So this is the first one, and what I did, I stitched just one. It doesn't go all the way up to here. I stitched it to this one. So, and I can see the seam outside, and then again, oh my god, yeah. So yeah, and for this one, I stitched it onto here, so you can see it actually, but it's okay. I think also the back looks funny. I used those black buttons again. What did I did here? This is overlaying. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't cut it off. So, but I did this by hand, and it was also quite a piece of work. So this one belongs here. This was like a really cool outfit I made, I think. And I made this separate hood. Yeah, and also I have this little rose button again. And there's like a little... I made this with thread. And here goes the head. Yeah, and this covers her shoulders. Wow. Oh, I can see that. Ah, okay, so this covers her shoulders, and they also yeah, you can see the seam here. Man. And has also liner inside again. I don't know, I'm not doing many liners, like never actually. Unless I really want it, or unless it has to look really good. But I did it back here. Interesting. Yeah, guys. So that's all. I think soon after this one, after this dress, I made my first YouTube video. So of course I made big mistakes back then, but you know what? In the end, it doesn't even matter, and you just have to keep going. And yeah, so I hope you have still lots of fun sewing. I still have fun, and I will keep going, and I think it's a great hobby, and it makes fun. And yeah, so guys, I wish you a really good day, and have fun. Don't forget the sunscreen, and I see you next time. Bye, ciao ciao, arrivederci.